Hi, my name is Kat. I am one of 7 game runners for the Portent Kast second season of A Summer of TTRPGs. The Portent Kast is a queer female and non-binary actual play show where we play TTRPGs of all sorts. And you are turning into episode 8 of this year's summer project. Woo! This is a series meant to help TTRPG players get to know different niche tabletop games you may not have heard of before or gotten the chance to play, such as today we will be playing Interstellar Superstars. This is Heavy Metal in Outer Space, a hack of the one-page TTRPG lasers and feelings. This is my second year participating in a summer of my TT of This is my second year participating in a summer of TTRPGs and my first time running a game for it. You can find me at Vermilion Toad on TikTok and Twitter, and joining me as my players are.
Believe I'm first. Hi, hello, I'm CD. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me on most social media platforms under The Infinite.
Hi, I'm Harlow. I'm 5'10", but when I stand on my money, I'm 4'3". I use its pronouns, and you can find me on most platforms at Kill My Ass Dead. Very excited for this game.
Hi, my name is Lindsay. I use she, her pronouns. You can find me on Twitter at only one number one chopstick.
All right. And without further ado,
This episode of the podcast contains adult language, content, drug and alcohol usage, implied sex, and violence.
the year is 2253. Humankind has made it to the stars and beyond. Interplanetary travel is more accessible than ever, with people choosing to vacation across the galaxy on one of the many leisure cruise liners. It is on one of these cruise ships, Forgotten Sunrises, that our story begins. Earth is but a small marble from the top of the deck, where transparent glass ceilings and walls allow for stars to be seen on all sides. On this observation deck, passengers, largely of an elderly sort, are seated for lunch. A robotic bartender at the back is mixing and serving drinks, its long tentacle-esque arms reaching across the dining floor to deposit fluorescent drinks to all of the patrons. A majority of the guests are speaking softly, eyeing the stage as a holographic MC flips into existence to introduce the meal's entertainment. Strangers and friends, welcome to lunch. Now, normally our musical entertainment for this excursion are the delightful cosmological crooners. However, the entire ensemble recently caught a case of space gut. Luckily for you, we have a fantastic substitution. Without further ado, let me introduce to you the Great Red Spot! The band comes touring onto stage, and Dee, why don't you go ahead and introduce your character for me?
Yeah, so I'm playing Casper, and she is the short little drummer of the group. Already anxious, so she's like, well, first she's got like reddish hair and like these little pigtail ensembles, full like makeup. It like very much. Sorry, something fell in my room. Very much just like has the appearance of put together, but very much is not acting that way, as she immediately like grabs her like drumsticks and just like quickly shuffles over to the drum set area to begin like prepping and getting ready the drum set in particular.
Perfect. Going from there, Harlow, why don't you introduce your character for us?
Yeah, totally. So I am playing Scarlet Scoville. These nerds are gonna know me as Tungsten, though. She is a trans woman. She is like taller than you'd expect, but not like insanely tall. She has this long red hair, a little bit of makeup, but it's all smudged. She has not even touched it up a little bit. She's wearing like these black overalls. Look like she's been wearing them for like days on end. And like whenever like, the stage lights come up, she is like on her phone texting her bases, like resting in her lap, and she just kind of looks up, blinks, puts her phone in her pocket, and then gets the base ready.
And finally, Lindsay, go ahead and introduce your character for us.
So my character is Casey Chick, but the audience knows her as the Winded Gazelle, which very much so fits because, I mean, she's pretty much just like the exhausted vocalist of the group. She's got bright blue hair that's braided and looped by her ears like this. Has blue and purple stars on her cheeks, blue lips, and she's ready to rock.
All right. As the crowd, mostly seated, a little bit confused, look on, you look down to the front of the stage and see a group of 3 or 4 people cheering. One of them has a sign. They're all decked out. They have handmade merch that says Great Red Spot on it. And they're just screaming, "Hooray!" And with that, I want everyone to make our first metal check.
I mean, that's just 1d6, right?
That's 1d6.
Yeah.
And you are trying to roll under your number.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
What happens if I roll at my number?
That is space metal, and we'll come back to that.
Got under my number. I got a 2.
Ooh.
It says I got a success, so I assume that's good.
Perfect. All right, so getting exactly your number in this game is something called Metal Space. It's basically critting, and in addition to incredible success, if you would like, you can ask the GM any question about the circumstance, the situation, problems.
What's the best way for us to get the rest of the crowd besides the one person who's got our sign, like, hyped and ready for us?
I think just putting on a really great show. You see all these people are like pre-lunch, a little bit tired. So as they start eating, just getting them hyped, maybe teaching them the words to some songs. All right, and with a total success across the board, y'all start jamming out. Everything is going great. Pulse Provider is on beat. Anxiety not getting the best of them. Rocking out, hitting some gnarly riffs. Just amazing vocals, and the crowd is starting to react to it. Still a little bit sleepy. This is earlier in the day, but the crowd is noticing. They're getting a little excited. And with that, I need everyone to also make a space check with disadvantage, which just means if you get 1 success.
So, yeah, so I'm going for higher than my number.
You're going for higher than your number.
Cool, got it. No problem.
Nope. Nope. I got so focused on like getting that. I was like, yeah, I'm actually doing it. I'm freaking doing it. That I just start ignoring literally everything else.
Yeah, no. As usual, Scarlet is totally focused on the performance. No. Everything else is completely zoned out.
Perfect.
Casey's definitely trying to keep the group together in this. I got a 5 when my number's 3, so.
Perfect. Casey, you are the only one to notice that while they are rocking out, there is some sort of technical issue. There's gnarly feedback suddenly, and maybe a little bit of sparks from the amp. It gets really loud. A couple of the audience members cringe back a little bit. This is not the first time this has happened. This seems to happen every other show for you guys, unfortunately.
So as this is going on, like, I kind of look around to see if the other two notice this, and they seem to just not. So, like, when there's a break or something in one of our songs, I'm like, Scarlet, Scarlet!
Can I hear her talking to me, or am I just like totally just?
I mean, Scarlett's pretty into the music, but if Casey is persistent enough.
Scarlet, I think something's wrong with the technology. I see sparks.
Sometimes what with the what?
The sparking and the amps. Something's wrong.
Oh, dude, I thought that was you. I thought that was like on purpose.
I don't spark? What?
Well, not you, like the... Whatever. Can we do anything about that?
Yeah, you guys can make a space roll to try and put it back together again, plug it back in or whatever needs to happen to make it not spark.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lean back while I'm playing rhythm, like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing with those wires. This is on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll to see if I can fix anything. I'm trying to roll higher than my number?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I rolled another 5 against my 3, so I'm going to, like, as soon as I see another round of sparks or something, like, I'm gonna just slowly, like, with the mic, get down towards the amp and, like, try and figure out how to
crawl out.
Yep, like, just like...
I have an idea. I think I know how we can help. Can me and
Casper,
as I knew from the start, Scarlet forgets like every time. We've been a band for like years. Can we roll metal to try to like hit a drum and bass solo so hard that like no one notices our fearless leader getting down trying to fix shit?
Absolutely.
Are you trying to tell? I mean, Casper's still in the zone and does not know what's going on because the drums are still on.
If you're still in the zone, I think Scarlet's just gonna start shredding and then just hope that you follow along.
Yeah. I'll be like,
perfect.
Yeah, all right, this isn't where we planned this, but okay.
Hell yeah. Boosh. Yeah, that's a success.
Do you also want me to roll?
If you think that
or can I do like a give advantage somehow, or I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna already rolled it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll another die because you can roll multiple die and multiple successes just compounds the success.
Okay, got it. Oh, okay. So I got 1 success and 1 metal space. Space metal? Metal space.
Hell yeah.
Metal space
All right,
metal.
yeah. So you start playing just a stick-ass solo, and Casper, it takes a sec for her to catch on, but she like looks over at you, you get in sync, and you are just crushing it, improvising. No one notices Casey. For the moment, she is invisible, and the spotlight is on the two of you. And did you have a question for your space metal?
Yeah, I have a question, and I also have a thing I want to do just at the end of this little solo. The thing I want to do is I just want to blow the crowd a big fat kiss, so they know what I'm all about. And then the question I will ask you is, I don't know. I mean, are there any babes here? Are there? There's tight babes.
Yeah, beyond the rows of the like largely it looks like maybe a group of retired people, several of the old ladies who had swooned a little bit at the blown kiss. You see behind them on the back of the bar just a couple kids hanging out, just nodding along, not quite like into it enough to come up, but like there's like this cool like pink almost bird-like alien girl. You see like this taller than you would expect guy that's maybe proportions are a little bit odd, a little bit taller than like a human would be. And yeah, you see them with a couple of their friends in the back nodding along.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna fire Kiss in the general direction. Hope it hits the bird lady, but you know what? Take what I can get.
That's the
Perfect.
trajectory.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll metal for that?
Oh,
See if you
absolutely.
have enough charisma to reach her.
Oh, you know I do. You know I do. I do. That's a 3, I do.
Absolutely. Yeah, she reaches out and grabs it and starts rocking out a little bit more, nudging her friend a little bit.
Absolutely.
All right. Your set begins to wind down. It's a shorter set just for lunch. Everyone go ahead and do one last medal to see if you can leave the audience with a big final moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the uphill. Your
I
drummer
succeeded.
doesn't know the problems, which is a great thing.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I succeeded. I got a 2. I flung everything off the table when I did it, but I did it.
So, sorry, was that full success then for all of you?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. What big final thing do you do before your set ends? How do we close it out?
I like somehow make it to where the sparking like is in our favor and it's not like a technical problem anymore. It's just like an effects thing for us, and like that's how we finish out. Is I stand up on the amp doing our last song and it's like sparking out with us.
Yeah.
Incredible. All right. And with that, the MC boop, boop, bloops back into existence the hologram, and he said, "That was the Great Red Spot and their latest single." And like this, even though it's like a pre-programmed hologram, it appears to look down at its notes. Infinite Mass Crush. Did I tell you you could have the last freeze-dried ice cream sandwich? You sad excuse for a fucking astronaut. I'm leaving you at the next spaceport, I swear. Part 1. Unreleased single, should be out soon. Also, this is a general reminder. The grape frozen margarita slushy self-serve stand is still out of commission. Please do not use it. Enjoy the rest of your meal, and whoop, he's gone again. All right. Yeah, you guys have some free time after the set. What are we doing?
Disappointed that the margarita machine is out.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like
like,
mad
oh,
bummed.
I was gonna grab something for us. Like, great performance. I fully did it without crying at all. I held out my hands for like.
Oh yeah, no,
high
yeah,
fives.
full high five, yeah, absolutely.
And nothing happened. That's amazing. That's like a first for us. Nothing happened.
I mean,
that was
we
tight.
had the technical issues in the
We
middle
had
of
a
it.
what now?
Yeah, you didn't see the sparking?
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, but we totally
I
like
can't
played it
believe
off.
it.
Like you like totally like. See, that's why I said I thought it was something you were doing, because you've always got like these crazy cool ideas, you know. Like it's like we can just totally chill, do our thing, because I trust that you got it. You absolutely got it.
What if we had burned it down the entire place?
Sometimes I'm tired of always having it.
I'd offer you the great margaritas, but as we just learned, they're out of commission.
I think I'm gonna go take a quick nap. Yeah, I'm gonna go take a quick nap.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fair.
I'm gonna check
Perfect. Sorry, what was that?
I was gonna check the ship out.
Perfect, yeah. So layout of the ship, the top observation deck is where you have the dining hall, the bar, the self-serve like drink and snack section. Second layer of the ship are like the rooms. There's like a little pool area, a couple of conference rooms, and then the third level is mostly employee only. You've got like all of the engine rooms, all of like the crew bunkers and everything like that.
Cool. I think I'm gonna turn to Casper and say, hey, did you see the feathery babe over there?
I was very focused on the performance and trying not to throw up. No, where? Point them out.
I fully just point, no subtlety, just like out from the stage, just like directly at her.
Yeah. Do you want me to like wingman it up for you, or do you?
Are you gonna be cool with that? Because like I know sometimes, you know, when we're talking to people, like anybody, you get a little like sweaty, you know.
Okay, well, maybe it'll make, if I'm sweating so badly, maybe it'll look like you are way more put together because you are compared to me.
Oh.
So like it's like reverse psychology wingmanning, you know?
Are you like cool with that? Like I don't want to use like your like, you know, detriments to my success or whatever.
No, I'm sweaty. I know that. I'm aware of that. I was gonna go get like some Dippin' Dots or something, but I can help you with getting, you know, your kisses in right now. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got a quota.
you gotta.
You dig?
How's the quota going? How's the monthly
Never.
quota for
It's never finished. It's never finished.
That's true.
It's a sideways 8, babe. It's a sideways 8.
Yeah, I think we put all the quota on you, so that like you know you can fill it out.
Absolutely.
Was it Casey? Yeah, well, Casey takes naps, and then I get food. We just leave it all up on you to fill out that part.
It's a burden I'll bear, dog. It's a burden I'll bear.
But no, yeah, I go on over to the person that Scarlet has pointed out. I saddle up, sweating so much just from like being on stage 1, and then it's just like now I have a task that I have to do where I have to talk to people, and I'm super good at that.
Yeah, she and her friend are just leaning against the bar, and she kind of looks you up and down and says, "Cool set."
Thanks. Yeah, I was just on stage. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's why I said it was a cool set. I was watching you.
You enjoyed it. Great. Yeah. Hey, have you met my bandmate?
You are not.
Scarlet?
Have you met Tedding me?
I don't think we've
Scarlet
met.
saw your vibes
I didn't
across
see
the
her on
stage.
stage.
Yeah.
Does she blow kisses to everyone like that?
No, just the special ones, like you.
Well, actually, go ahead and roll me metal. Roll me a little metal charisma check.
One of us.
Shit. No.
It's gonna be Casper since she's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, not you yet. You're not the way, and I'm very obviously like pointing that direction.
Wait, so like, okay, so I just like post it up, just like.
Yeah,
by the,
I
okay.
assumed.
Yeah, I'm just leaning on the stage, full pose.
You got your bass. You're just like.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
play
no, I'm
bass.
just like, yeah.
Classic. So yeah,
Look how big my
that's
hands are.
that's a failure. I did not do it.
She looks you up and down again, and reaches over the bar, grabs a bar rag, and hands it to you. You look a little. Are you alright? That's a very alarming amount of perspiration you have going on.
Yeah.
And
It's
she just
basically
hands it to you.
genetics at this point. It's a thing. Thanks though. That's actually really nice. It's also the stage lights are like insanely hot. Just like you are. I don't know what. Scarlett's better at this than I am. Speaking of, hey, Scarlett, you want to come over here?
I look up as if I'm unbothered. Toss my head. The hair flows backwards. I do this whole number. I head over there.
That's supposed to work better.
It does for me.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Alright, so you head over?
Absolutely, I do.
Perfect. She nods in your direction, but doesn't say anything yet.
Okay. I'm just gonna sidle over. I'm gonna.
Hey, Scarlet, you should take my spot, next to this person who I didn't even ask her name. I'm really good at this, apparently.
Yeah, no, you're cool. It's all good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna, not be as sweaty over there. Come get my Dippin' Dots in. Face Dippin' Dots.
I give Casper a little pat on the back.
Yeah, I tried. I did not.
You
I
did your best.
I didn't actually try that hard. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I'll salvage. I didn't specify, so I think I still have my base. I'm just like carrying it by the neck. And I just sit at the bar and I turn to this lovely avian beauty. And I'll say hey, my name's Scarlet, but you can call me Tungsten if you want. That's what they call me.
Tungsten, that's pretty cool. I'm Flare, and this is my friend Ben. And Ben just kind of like looks down and nods and kind of catches the vibe and starts to scooch down the bar a little bit.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I say as he leaves, like I go, "Hi, Ben," and then he just kind of.
That was pretty sick riffs you were laying down. How long have you guys been a band?
How long have we been a band?
You did say a few years earlier.
2 days. No.
2 days? Yeah, this is our first time.
It's probably been at least like a year or so.
Already got a kiss quota. It's crazy how fast these things move.
And you're behind.
Listen, you can never fill up a cup with a hole in the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what I mean by that. I say, yeah, we've been doing this for like a little over a year.
Impressive, and you already have at least one very dedicated fan, and you see the person who had been front and center holding up a sign, kind of just like chilling, watching you and like watching Casper leave, but like not really interacting, just like so hyped.
Yeah. Yeah, we're like a cult hit, you know? Still working on like big hit status, but like.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Hey, can I buy you I would say a frozen grape margarita, but those are out. How about just they have a lime slushy machine.
Yeah, totally. Let's try it.
Perfect. The drinks on this cruise, it's all inclusive. So it's less buying and more the gesture of it, but she
Hey, that's
walks on over, fills 2 little cups of lime slushy, brings them on back over, takes another seat. So, you're trying to break it you're trying to get big, or are you trying to stay like a underground sort of vibe?
like the way I see it, like I just want to play music and like meet people. So like as big as we get, I don't really care as long as we get to like keep doing it, you know?
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Well, Tungsten, it was always very nice to meet you. Loved your set. I have to dip for a bit, but I'm sure I'll catch your set later tonight if that's cool.
Totally, that's fine. We'll be here for an amount of time. I kind of forgot. I just go when they tell me to go, and I play when it's time to play. So, we'll be around.
She nods and leaves, and you see that she's written her number on the bar napkin.
Irresistible.
Perfect.
I say that to myself out loud. Pocket the napkin.
Casper, we cut back over to you, grabbing some Dippin' Dots.
I said Dippin' Dots. I don't even like them in real life. I was just like, space food. That's probably Dippin' Dots. Yeah, I'm headed over to like the food area and like food and drink area probably. Seeing if I can get Dippin' Dots. If they don't have it, I'm like trying to request it, but in like the weirdest polite way of like, it's fine if not, but also if you have some, but also it's okay, but also I want some.
You're saying all of this to the robot bartender who doesn't have a face. It's very much like an automated sort of two discs
like,
on top of
I'm
each other and
providing-
arms.
Way too much info, despite that.
And as you're speaking, it's like grabbing things from the fridge and like holding it up, and then when you just seem displeased, it's putting it back and grabbing other things. And you see it's grabbed out like a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich and like a different freeze-dried just regular like ham sandwich.
What?
And like a bottle of something that is like a little bit too blue.
Ooh.
And just keeps moving around.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, actually, you know, the freeze dry. We had a song about it. And now I want one because I thought about it. I'll take that. Yeah, thanks. Ooh, I should probably get Casey something. Is there anything that I guess Lindsay, is there some drink that I think your character would like?
Anything fizzy.
Fizzy, okay. Is the ominous blue drink fizzy at all?
Yeah, it's carbonated.
I grabbed that. Like, yeah, thanks. Yeah, you know, I was on stage and my band member will like that. I'm telling this to the automatic like bartender. Does not give a shit. But yeah, I'm grabbing like food, and unless I see anything, I'm probably gonna go drop it off where I know Casey Chick is.
Yeah.
Chilling.
Perfect. You head back towards the rooms, and as you do, there's a woman in the hallway. She's tall, a little bit larger, has long dark hair in like a series of braids, and she stops and she says, "You've heard of that band, right?"
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, the Great Red Spot. We were just on stage, and now I am here. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. My name, I think you have something here. Let me introduce myself. My name is Nyala. I'm actually, I work for Asmodeus record label, and I think you guys really have something. Do you have a demo?
Have a demo. The thing is, I don't think I would have it on me. So I probably go, yeah. Oh, cool, awesome. Hi, I'm Casper. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm actually headed back to our room where I could grab it really quick. Do you wanna you could follow me there, or if you just want to stay here, I will go, and then I'll go.
I was actually about to take a call, but why don't you? And she scribbles something down on a piece of paper. Why don't you drop off your demo at my room later today? And we can have a conversation. I think you guys have some serious rock star potential.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. I'm like panicking. I'm like grabbing. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I'll do that. Yeah, for sure. Your room. Okay. Yeah. I'll let you. Yeah, you have a call. You said that. Okay. Do you want an freeze-dried ice cream sandwich? By any chance?
You know, now that you mention it, I am a little bit peckish, and she takes the ice cream sandwich and walks off.
I go, yes, and then I think about how I didn't get to eat anything yet, so I'm still hungry. I go, damn it. Oh, okay, yeah, and then I immediately sprint towards our room with like the like no, or the, I assume it's like a business card or something. Business card in hand and the freezing blue drink in the other. And if like the door is locked or something, I'm just like immediately like banging on it, essentially.
I get like woken up and I'm just like, whoa, what? Casper, what?
Let me in. And I what was it? Asmodeus Records. Holding up the business card like way too close to your face. Like they gave we need to give a demo to this lady Nalia, I think it was. Later, from Asmodeus Records. Also, I got you a drink. I hand that off. And I gave her an ice cream sandwich.
That was very nice and random to give her an ice cream
I had
sandwich.
it, and I panicked. She gave me something. I thought I had to give something back. I don't know. But we have potential, is what was said.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. I mean, we can give her the demo of the song that we just did, so that works. Do you want to do that since you've seen her and you have rapport now?
She said to drop it off at her room like later. So
Did she
I
write
just
her
wanna-
name, her room number on? Okay.
Yeah, she did. That's what she was writing down.
Okay. Yeah, well, maybe I mean, should we go get Scarlet as well to, you know, like present it as the band? Like later, but like
Yeah, later, because I think Scarlet's getting, try to hit the quota on on the kisses
the
regiment.
quota. Okay.
So, I tried to help, and you know me, I sweat so much.
A for
So,
effort kind of a situation.
I swear I got some, like, slime alien in me or something, because what the heck? Why am I so damp?
Oh, yeah, that word. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, did you wear like extra layers to kind of avoid help? No.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I wear. It's just happening. It's hot up on the stage. But yeah, sorry, you were sleeping, but do you want to keep sleeping?
No, I mean, I had a nice little nap, so I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna go like grab the demo just to have it on hand now, because now I'm like, what if another person comes up to me and I don't have it?
Oh, I mean, maybe grab 2 then, just in case.
I grab 10. I grab 10 of them. I'm like, and then I'll be ready, and, and we can do this.
Perfect. Sounds great.
Yeah.
All right.
Arlo, you're muted if you're trying to talk there.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to interrupt because I know I'm miles away. Why do we have 10 demos recorded of the same track?
I don't know. I probably accidentally ordered too many or something.
What? I know we're like in space, but I'm imagining you guys have like a huge like garbage bag of like like 8-track tapes.
Yeah, I imagine they're like little chips or discs or something, but so they're
I
not as empty. But I did order too many.
They're like SIM cards.
I love thought it was being a tape because trying to write that entire song name on like the little label part of the tape delights me.
It's so long. It spans. That's why I have 10 of them. It's one.
One letter.
Just for the name, it's across 10 of them.
Okay,
but you only have to
like
listen to one.
No, that's a marketing move. I love that.
I was gonna say you have to buy all 10 to actually see the full name.
All right, cutting over to Tungsten. What's she doing after she's drank her lime slushy?
Well, number attained, but no kisses received. The quota remains unfilled. But, sense of accomplishment, pride. Yeah, still got it. I guess I'm gonna rejoin my band because, like, this is like a very, like, opulent cruise, which is so not my style, like, at all. So I'm just gonna go hang out with them because, like, I don't want to hang out with the old ladies, particularly, unless any of those old ladies are also babes.
I mean, they could be.
I mean,
but the ones currently in the hall mostly look like a little bit grumpy, like a little bit tired, have just finished eating and are now like whispering to each other quietly.
Okay, well, like, if we find any, like, I'll go get the Gilf Hunter cert. Like, I'm ready for that, so you just let me know.
Alright, yeah, you head back to the band. Yeah, and you guys still have a couple hours before your next set.
Hey, Tungsten, how'd it go? Quota's looking up?
Yeah, I mean, I got her number. She seems really nice.
Oh, so you, like, revisit it?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't all have to be like a, immediate kind of sock on the door affair. But, like, yeah, no, she seems cool. She's got a friend. His name's Ben. I got no information about him, though.
I just said his name's Ben.
He said his name was Ben, and then
hey,
he
that's
scooted
more
away.
than I got from even the person you were talking to. So
listen, you tried your best. It was Like,
Forgot to ask. It's weird when people like stop you and you're like, I just saw you on stage, so I know who you are, and then it's like, yeah.
yeah, her name's Flair, by the way, which is like super tight.
That's a nice name. I also met not like that. I met the record person stopped me, and so we're gonna give a demo to them later from Asmodeus Records, I believe it was.
Oh, cool. Which one? The one that says ice cream or the one that says fucking?
That's a good question. Which one should I give?
I don't know.
I
One of
did-
them is like. I
give
guess it
them an
depends on
ice
how
cream
bad we want to
sandwich.
succeed.
True.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I just give her all of them.
Oh, hey, you're awake.
sorry, hold on, my dog is barking.
Can we keep this in the episode?
That's our mascot, actually, in the band.
We've just got a
Little
dog
alien
with
dog.
us.
Yeah, it's a little alien dog.
We're better than the Adventure Zone because they weren't allowed to have dogs in space. We are.
You might want to give her the ice cream one since you gave her an ice cream sandwich.
I did. I did. That's smart.
Energy.
And then maybe I should get another ice cream sandwich to give to her at the same time.
What if we like hit it
I
in
don't
the
know
ice cream
about
sandwich?
No,
put it
because
in the
that's a
ice cream?
choking hazard.
What if she eats it? Yeah, what if she eats and then dies?
Groove is in the heart. Sometimes it's in the stomach, though.
Then she can't listen to it. I guess. Well, that's. I'm supposed to drop it off later, so we could do that later. But I don't. What should we do? Should we just like go around the ship or something? Scope it out more? See if we can get some people to come to the show later? Like do some advertising?
Advertising, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. I guess I run back to the room and I get a bunch of like band cards that just say our name on it. Not great graphic design, actually. I like grab a stack and then like give us all like a certain amount. Like there. So if you need to hand it out, I'm nervous. If people come up to me and they need stuff, I'm nervous I won't have it. So I'm just like, I'm preparing for everything.
It's all good. Like we're here. It's a ship, you know. It's like we have like a captive audience or whatever.
There was a lot of old people in that one previously.
Old people can rock. Sometimes they suck, but they can rock.
I mean, if we give out our cards now, then hopefully by like our next performance, they'll know what they're in for versus like kind of being sprung on us being sprung on them, not them being sprung on us.
That's true. Yeah, so I guess we're just going around the around the ship to try to do some advertising.
And are we going together or are we separating?
I think together for now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good.
Sorry. Can I?
Yeah, why don't we all make a space check to make sure that you can navigate the ship?
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a 6.
That's a 4. Womp womp.
I think that's a failure. Sorry, it's kind of confusing. No, roll 21.
All right. So it sounds like we have 2 failures and 1 success. Hey,
The story of our lives, yeah.
you all head out. It's a little bit confusing once you start navigating away from like the main observational deck area, like the main eating area. It gets a little bit more complicated. You do waste like a good 20 minutes walking in essentially like a giant hexagon a couple of times. Just hitting a corner, turning, hitting another corner, turning.
Scarlet
yeah.
like not paying attention to where we're going because like she's not actually looking at where she's going. she has a pen and she's writing her phone number on each of the cards that she's giving out.
Gotta hit quota!
I gotta.
Gotta hit quota.
You know me, you know this.
Perfect. Yeah, eventually, you find yourselves in a sort of like a foyer with a couple of people mingling around, just talking, laughing, sharing a couple drinks, playing some pool.
I'm like, I'll take the next game of pool. And be like, the Winded Gazelle, the Great Red Spot. We're on, like, in a few. Like, just handing out all the cards.
I didn't even realize there was live entertainment on this cruise.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're it. And, like, she motions to the three of us.
Yeah, we're there, and we're living, so it's live.
Alright, and you see, this girl, human girl, red hair, put in like a little bun, and she's with a couple other people. She nodded and she said, well, me and my friends are just here hanging out as a sort of graduation thing, but yeah, if you want to flip in for the next round of pool, you're more than welcome to.
Hey, yeah, congrats on graduating. Sounds weird. I don't know why. Anyways, yeah.
Alright, thanks. And you guys said you had a set later, right?
Yeah, in maybe like half an hour or so. Yeah, you should hear it over the intercom, loudspeaker, whatever it is.
That sounds fantastic. Well, how about this? If you beat me at pool, I'll bring some of my friends and have them call their buds to come join. Does that sound good?
Sure, totally, absolutely, yeah.
Alright. So the current game of pool kind of settles down. They set it back up, and we're just gonna do a couple contested medal rolls here.
Are we all playing?
Okay.
Pool?
Yeah, I'm around to help. I got, like, mad shark skills.
Oh,
Hell
Casper's
yeah,
gonna be like,
let's do
I
it.
don't know how to play pool.
Perfect. Alright, yeah, so whoever's tagging in first, go ahead and roll medal.
Ooh, that's a 1 against my 3.
Ooh, okay. That beats this. So first one, hit it, go straight in the pocket. You line it up again. You're on a roll. Yeah, go ahead and make another medal check for me, please.
That's a 6 against my 3.
Oh no! It scratches. Ball goes flying up onto the table. A little bit of laughter. Alright, we'll do one more.
Oh, that's another 1.
Woo! Okay, perfect. This is a 4 or so. Yeah, you have a moment where the game looks pretty rough. You're just missing everything. Last shot makes it, and you get ball after ball after ball, just absolutely clearing it. And she and her group of friends, and you've attracted a little bit more of a crowd now, just hanging around and watching. They all cheer, and she looks over and she says, well, I guess I'll be checking you out in a little while.
Yeah, and she gives her another card, the Winded Gazelle. Great, the Great Red Spot. Yeah, like all the people who have come around, giving out the cards.
In between your turn, you've just been like going around. Perfect.
Yeah, come check us out. We're awesome.
Alright, do you guys hang around playing some more games, or are we heading somewhere else to go meet some other people?
You know what I'm up to.
What are you up to?
Oh, you know. Passing out some cards of my own.
It's like clear that you're only going to certain people too.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, no, not trying to promote the band at all. I am just, yeah.
Good.
Why don't you make me a medal check, and since you're basically an expert at this, go ahead and take another die.
Yeah, I expect some repercussions for this, and I'm gonna live with that. Oh, wow. That is my first medal failure. It's 1 success, 1 failure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a handful of numbers. You get a couple promises you'll meet there, and then you get a couple like polite rejections. Just metal's not really my scene, you know. Rock on, but I'm gonna stay here and shoot some pool. And it's
totally understand.
probably the first rejection you've had in a minute.
No, it's like totally understand, and then just turns around and is like, like, am I ugly? Like,
Fucking heartbroken.
yeah, just glass shatters in the background. I want it to be clear also, just like for the sake of like, I am practicing ethical sluttery here. I'm telling everyone who gives me a number, like, listen, I'm talking to other people on this shit. Are you cool with that? And then like, you know, I'm sure that's where some of the rejections came from. Those didn't hurt me. The outright rejections, those hurt really bad.
Perfect. All right. And what's Casper doing?
Probably while like Casey was doing like pool, I was just going around to like random tables and like just I'm not even talking to people. I'm just like sliding a card as I go. I'm just like here and here, it's like passing them out. But I'm like trying to avoid talking to anybody. I'm just putting them on tables.
Amazing. Why don't you make just a metal roll for me?
Okay. A success.
Success. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you succeed, and like you're sly enough with sliding it across that like it's a little bit awkward, but it's not nearly as awkward as it could be. It just can like subtle little like slipping it to him.
Yeah, I'm just like, and unlike Scarlet, I'm not picking and choosing. I'm literally just giving it to everybody. Like if they're sitting down, I'm just like, here you go. If they're at the bar, I'd be like, here you go. But I'm also like forgetting to give it out to like each person. I'm literally just like doing like if there's like a group of people, I'm like, here's one, and then I walk away. Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, you get a couple people promising they'll come. A couple more just non-committal answers saying they'll think about checking it out. And you look over to the clock on the wall and realize it is time to start heading over to your next gig, which is going to happen in the pool room. Like the actual pool, not the pool game.
Yeah, I was like, we're already here. Okay, yeah, I'll go and try and round up my bandmates. Go, okay, we gotta go. We're gonna be late. We gotta go to the pool. For
have an absolutely haunted look on my face. I'm gonna follow you though.
What? Are you okay?
I don't know. Am I
Are you okay?
Did I get like a
what?
wrinkle or something? Like
no.
Okay. All right.
Did you look in a mirror? What happened?
Oh, I look in mirrors all the time. It's my favorite place to look. Not anymore, maybe.
What? I'm confused. The problem?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just go play.
Okay. I look at Casey and I'm like, what? Okay. Good job on the pool game.
Thanks. More fans.
That was awesome.
More fans. Let's go to the actual pool now, though, for the next round.
All right, you guys head over to the pool. It's a little bit of a smaller pool with lots of seats out for like laying and hanging out, more like leisure than like actively like jumping around and like splashing. You see a bunch of like vivid like neon alien plants and ferns along the walls, some really sick like mood lighting a little bit lower, some nice like pinks and reds, and on the side of the stage on the side of the pool there's a little stage, and your equipment's already been moved over by some of the staff.
Heck yeah. So, I think I'm double checking it though. I'm like, if there's something happened earlier and now I'm like on edge, so I'm like,
yeah,
alright, make a space check and take 2 dice since you're getting on top of the problems that happened last time.
Okay. 1 success.
1 success. Alright, yeah. You thoroughly check out the amp. You make sure there is absolutely no water around it. Nothing's gonna spark. Everything is plugged in properly. You spend so much time checking the amp that that's really the only thing you do check, but it is not gonna have an issue.
But that amp is good. It's secure. It's locked down. I got it. I'm feeling like super proud, even though I didn't realize I haven't checked anything else.
Perfect. Yeah, and the time for your set begins. It's more casual, no official announcements. It's just a slot to play and entertain the guests.
Is our little mini fan still there?
Oh,
Like,
she was the first person in there. She is on a pool lounge chair, but she has scooted it as close as possible to the stage. And she's trying to pretend like she's just casually reading a book, but she keeps looking over,
The pool?
paying attention.
I guess people do read at the pool. I shouldn't say that. Nice.
Yeah, and your set begins. Everyone make a metal roll.
Absolutely. I should have brought out my list of song titles so we could pick different songs to play. I come up with a really good one earlier. I think it was like "You Look Like You Listen to Slayer," which is like my favorite name for a song I've ever come up with.
Damn.
That's a major fail on my part.
I got success.
Success. Look at us.
Yay!
All right.
I'm just really
it starts
exhausted.
Oh yeah.
Sick
woke
ass
up.
drum solo starts it off, gets it going. We come in with this chugging bass, just amping up the mood. Casey, you go to sing, and you have that post-snap frog in your throat. It's there, but it's a little bit gunky, not as clear as usual. You're still singing, and you're not singing badly, but your voice is definitely a little bit compromised.
Whenever I start feeling like my voice is gonna go out, I start just loudly humming into the microphone instead of actually singing out loud, and just looking over at Casper and Scarlet to just hey, keep this going. Y'all are on top of this now.
I think Casper, there's a slight pause in it of is this a new song or a different new lyrics or something? But it's just okay, if you're aware of it, then I'll keep going.
All right, yeah, you make it through regardless. Crank up the bass a little bit louder than normal. Maybe the drums are a little bit more than normal to compensate, but sound still sounds thick as hell. And everyone go ahead and make a space check for me, but do it with 2 die, since Casper checked the amp earlier.
Did stuff.
Ooh, 1 success and 1 space metal success.
Ooh.
2 failures, boss.
I also had 2 failures.
Oh no.
So a series of things happens. You are climax of the song. It is heavy, heavy solo. Casper, you don't think you've hit your drums harder in your life. The stage starts to shake a little bit, and suddenly the front part of it breaks down, and your equipment starts to slide into the pool. Casey, you're the first to notice and react, so you get a little bit of an opportunity to grab some equipment to make sure it gets out of there undamaged.
Okay, so yeah, so as I'm singing and I feel like my voice is finally coming back to a stable place. And I start noticing the equipment slipping. I'm just again, still singing, same kind of concept as earlier. I'm just kind of trying to okay, we're gonna try and make this as a part of the show as possible.
Perfect. And then you also have your heavy metal. Or your metal space.
Oh yeah. What's the best way to mitigate to do damage control?
I think rebalancing the stage.
Okay. So as this is all going on, first she grabs hold of some of the equipment, and then she's singing, but now it's not to the audience directly. It's she's just looking around everywhere to figure out what the actual problem is and not trying to just fix the band-aid. So she finds that the stage is unbalanced now. And so like she's trying to now do crowd work. She goes down the stage and like interacting with the fans and stuff while also like sneaking around to also like rebalance. I think what she ends up doing is like she tries to flag down one of the staff people who's like was one of the people who set up the stage, but like while she's waiting for them because hopefully they're gonna come, she's just kind of like shoulder checking the stage to keep it upright.
Damn.
Amazing. Yeah, you flag down some staff and they quickly come and try to like discreetly stuff some things underneath it to make it level again and like hold it in place. Casper, one of your drumsticks flies into the water, and Scarlet, you also lose your pick in the kerfuffle.
I panic because I have one drumstick, and I'm like, it's just the one it continues to be.
Okay. I'm gonna try something that I think I saw Ozzy do once. I think it was Ozzy. I'm gonna try play this bass with my tongue.
Oh my god! Of course you are.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna play it like up here. So, yeah.
Right. All right. Yeah, everyone go ahead and make a metal check to kind of recover the situation and come out on top. And Scarlet, for the tongue thing, which you've definitely practiced a ton, take a second die. And Casey, you can also take a second die because you've been so on top of this situation from day one.
Perfect.
Oh, a success.
2 successes.
One failure, but 1 space metal success, so.
Hey.
Amazing. Yeah, so it takes a sec for y'all to find your groove again. A little bit of stumbling, Casper, pulse provider, learning, doing a whole rhythm, kind of like switching the drumstick back and forth to try to act like 2 drumsticks. The tongue thing is an instant hit. Definitely a couple of people looking over and cheering, and it takes a sec, the Winded Gazelle, for your voice to come back. But when it comes out, you go for a solo and you hit a note you've never hit before. High A, just out of the park. And then on your heavy metal, do you have a question?
Is there anything specific that we can do to get either A, get noticed by the producing company that we're trying to get noticed by, or like bring in new fans to just keep making sure that we're super awesome?
Yeah, you look down at the fan who's been attentive this entire cruise so far, and you see her holding up a phone, and when you make eye contact with her, she screams. She flips around the camera, and you see that she's been live streaming to a group of probably 15-20 people in this little like DIY bunker sort of setup. And they all cheer and are so stoked. And I think you know that for the rest of the concert, if you're like paying some attention to make sure that like that you are noticed by the camera, yeah, you'll probably make a lot of fans back on the planet.
Perfect. And that's absolutely what I do. I give as much attention to the phone as like possible, doing all sorts of poses and things like that. Getting tungsten in to like over and making sure like we're in shot with pulse provider, and so like making sure that everything can be live streamed well.
Perfect.
Is Flair here?
You don't see Flair here.
Is Ben here?
Glass shatters again. Yeah, but is fucking Ben here?
Ben here?
You know, we're gonna roll to see if Ben is here. Ben is not here.
Damn, Ben.
I mean, at
Alright.
least they're both not there together though. Instead of Ben
That's
being there and Flair not, that might be a little more of a sting.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'll deal. I won't deal, but I'll deal.
I won't deal. That is so fair.
Alright, yeah, your set ends. Definitely a rocky middle, but you have a couple people come up to you afterwards asking, like, if you're gonna play at dinner, if you have, like, another concert set up, if you have, like, any, music out that they can listen to, if you have any merch. And you get, like, a little queue of people just trying to talk to you and get to know you.
Can I try and find? Surely there's somebody who's like aquatic looking, and can I be like, can you grab my drumstick, please?
Please make a space roll.
Good. Nope.
Oh my
Nope.
You walk up to a robot attendant. This one
Yeah.
has like a metal face. It's not just like a little disc, but very clearly just an automaton.
Hey, hello. Can I ask you to grab the drumstick for me in the pool by chance?
It like bends down to look at the water and bends back up and just
Okay. I mournfully look into the water just the entire time. Like, the other bandmates are like probably attending to people, and I'm just staring in the water because I'm like, my drumstick.
I'm so sorry. My cat is trying to roll dice. One sec.
Let the
See you
cat
next.
in.
Flipping the dice out of my little tray. Come on. There we go.
Oh,
No, Precious Angel. Don't leave in the part of me saying Precious Angel. I have a brand to maintain.
Perfect. Yeah, so Casper, you were just staring at your drumstick. And you realize it's in the shallow end, it's not in the deep end. Like
Yeah.
maybe
In
3
the
feet
sha la
down.
la 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 la.
Yeah, I breathe in, and I'm like, I think Casper similarly does like a lot of makeup or whatnot, but it's like I'm so sweaty, so it's probably waterproof anyways. I didn't realize, I like forgot about it. I'm like I'll try. I just fucking jump in. I'm like, I'm coming for you, buddy. I have other backup drumsticks. I want to say, I'm so prepared, but for some reason I really want mine back.
Thought it was like in the full doggy paddle in 3 feet of water.
Yeah. I don't swim often, okay?
And you jump in, you're swimming towards it, and you reach it. It really only takes like 2 seconds. It's not.
I like break out of the water like I've done some victorious heroic thing.
You look
Got it!
over and see like a couple of people politely applauding.
And then suddenly hit with like the attention that's on me. I'm like, ooh, okay, never mind. And I like
Slowly sinks
stretch.
back into the water.
Yeah, I like huddle a little bit, go into the deeper part just to like pop out further away, just totally drenched, probably like makeup runny and like hair just like soggy. I'm a soggy dog right now.
Perfect. Yeah, while this drumstick odyssey is happening, the girl that was filming you, comes up to Tungsten and Casey. And she turns around and she says, Hi, I'm like so happy that I finally got to talk to you guys. I've been following you the last like 4 trips that you've done.
Wow, that's awesome. What's your name?
This is like, oh my god, you're asking me, you're putting me on the spot? Oh my god, my name is Brienne. I'm so excited. I actually just got a tattoo of your song that's not even out yet, and you see there's like a tattoo of an ice cream sandwich.
Yo.
Wow, that's awesome, Brienne. Thank you. We love
Yeah,
it.
and we have like a whole Great Red Spot fan club back home.
Perfect.
And they've all been watching, and we all have, she like turns the camera around, everyone's cheering, they're all holding up like handmade shirts that just say the Great Red Spot. Like same kind of design as the little things you were handing out, like minimalist design, just says the Great Red Spot, and they go, ah!
Now, question, is Brienne cute?
She's cute enough. I mean, she's very like a little bit sweaty also, and very clearly overwhelmed at the prospect of meeting her idols, but she's cute, like objectively speaking.
Hey, Brienne, do you wanna talk more to like Tungsten and you know get like a one-on-one exclusive?
Oh my god. Okay. She like just is so flustered, beet red. A little
Casey
bit,
will like
definitely.
push Scarlet over.
Dude.
Oh my god. Hi, I'm Brienne. Oh my god, you're like so cool. You're literally like my favorite bassist.
Oh, that's so nice. I love the tattoo. Can I like? I want to like lean down to like her arm and get like a selfie with the tattoo.
Absolutely.
I fully thought that you were going to say I want to lean down and kiss her arm. Like that's
No,
what I
see, and this is where Tungsten's drawing the line because this is a super fan. That's not ethical sluttery. Not going there. That's parasocial. She's stupid, but she's got sense.
Perfect. Yeah, you take a selfie, you post it, it immediately starts getting likes. Just she reshares it to like the super fan group club. They all start sharing around, you get a couple like boop 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 boop. Like, oh my god, should I get an ice cream sandwich? Is this the thing? Is this the band tattoo?
And I want to give is it Brianna, right?
Brianna, yeah.
Brianna, yeah. I want to say, hey, listen, I don't know, like, here, tell you what, if you give me a room number, we have like a whole bag of demos, and like, you're such a huge fan, like, it's awesome, like, that dedication, like, I'll totally slide you one.
She looks like she like might actually pass out for a second. Like definitely a little like sideways tilt for a sec. And she looks around, doesn't have any paper. She rips a page out of her book and writes down her room number. She's like, oh my god, my friends are gonna be so jealous. You're gonna have to play. We have this like DIY bunker like venue that we've put together. You guys totally have to play it when you get back. It'll be like sold out. I mean the capacity is only like 40 people, but we can sell it out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, we've played smaller, so totally.
All right, yeah, she writes down your number and just incredibly flustered by the whole thing, runs out, like flipping on like the pool water slightly on her way out that Casper has spilled, jumping in and out.
Nice. When she leaves, I do want to do something, if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pull out my phone and I want to text Flair, and I want to say, in like all lowercase, barely in a punctuation, hey, missed you, like letter U, at the show. We got a recording of it though. Some cool fans, and I'll like send her the link, and then I'll type again like, this is Scarlet, by the way, and then I'll type again, Tungsten. It's like 4 separate texts.
It takes a few minutes before you get a reply, but you get a, oh man, like, time got away, totally missed it, Nick is cool, RIP pick.
I sigh with relief upon, recognizing that I'm still hot. Wasn't her
And
text.
you get, there's like another couple minutes of silence, then you get like a little texting bubble, and then it goes away for a second, and it goes which is, that tongue stuff was pretty cool too.
Yes.
You're
I hit her with
back in the game.
Yeah. I just hit her with a, oh, and then I put the phone away so I don't seem desperate.
Perfect. All right, you guys have a little bit more downtime. In between, you have one more set for the night after dinner.
Is now a good time to get those demos over?
Were they in my pocket when I jumped in the water?
No.
Yeah, they probably were.
I
Oh
don't
my
know what
God.
proof that is.
Okay, team. So, in light of some of the technical difficulties that we had and all of our demos going into the water, maybe we wait until after our last show to give that to the producing company.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta. I'm soaking wet. I should probably go like change or something. I could see maybe if we have like maybe an extra one back at the room.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know if it's not gonna say the full name. Like we don't have a way to show that anymore, but maybe I can find something working, or like I'll just find something together really quick.
I mean, is the one that says fucking on it still in the room? Worst case scenario, we give her that one instead of the ice cream.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's what we can see. I did tell Brianna she could have one, but like I guess we just get a recording of the next set and just like, you know. Well, she got a tattoo. I feel like she's earned it.
Oh, sick, a tattoo of what?
Oh my God, you weren't there. Yeah, I pull up the selfie with the ice cream sandwich tattoo.
Oh my God, that's such a good tattoo idea. Oh, should we get a tattoo? No, we shouldn't get a tattoo.
Scarlett's searching her arms for room.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe there, maybe like squeeze it in real small.
I don't have any on my palm yet. It rubbed off pretty quick, but
I would say
want it on
if
your
we get signed, we should get the tattoo.
Okay.
your call.
Yeah, I think if we have like in between time again, at least Casper's gonna go back to the room to like go change and shit after being
Sure. Casper, you head back. Make a space roll to see if you can find your way back.
No.
Oh no.
Oh
I knew
no.
that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Okay, we will come back to you.
Okay.
What is Casey and Tungsten doing?
Well, I think Tungsten has started a group chat for scheduling purposes.
Perfect.
So that's what she's up to until someone snaps her out of that and first like some band business.
Yeah, make a metal roll with 2 die.
Absolutely.
Again, this is your wheelhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really expecting more pushback on this matter, and I'm glad it's not happening. That is 1 regular success and 1 metal space success.
Nice. Yeah. You are a pro shooting off text, coordinating everything. You get a lot of responses. They're all coordinating with each other to like get all the times and things. Yeah, you are back on your stride. Whatever that weird rejection was, it didn't even happen.
Yeah.
And then heavy metal.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a way I can like? Okay, while we're talking about like, you know, the other stuff, is there a way I can like subtly slide in? Also, we're playing our last show soon. You should all totally be there.
Yeah, you in between you're like I schedule. I can't do anything this time. It's gonna be our last show for the night.
Yeah.
You just slide it on in there. You get just a ton of reactions, just spam hearts. People like, oh my god, I'll be there. Wait, should we like all get ready together? Oh my god, we could totally like all get ready together and dress up and coordinate. You have created not just a Great Red Spot sort of like appreciation and community. You've created specifically like a Tungsten Scarlet sort of community.
I mean, I have that effect on people.
Perfect. And Casey, what are you doing?
At this point, Casey, I don't think has eaten yet, like anything of substance, so she's just gonna like go kind of mosey on, to get food, and then just kind of hang out for a little bit until the next set.
Sure. Go ahead and make a space roll to make sure you don't get lost on the way.
Oh, space is higher. Yay, that's a 6.
Perfect. So you spend probably another 15-20 minutes mingling with some of the guests, handing out cards, networking. You head up to the main floor to get some food. You know the way. This is the same way you came from. You find Casper in the halls.
Hey, Casper, what's up? I thought you were going back to the room.
I was trying to. How many days has it been?
It's been about 10 minutes.
Oh god, it's so confusing. They all look the same, and then.
But that's why you
so
follow
many
the
people
numbers.
everywhere. The what now?
Like the numbers on the doors, because that's your room numbers.
Wait, what's our room number again?
69.
Of course, yeah, because Scarlet picked it. Oh yeah, that's true. I got turned around again. Everything looks the same, and there's so many people, and I'm soaking wet. So, okay.
Yeah, you're in the 200s right now, so you gotta go back that
God,
way.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close. Damn. Okay. And I'll try to get some directions.
Perfect. With Casey's aid, you manage to get back into the room and you start brushing up, drying off, putting stage makeup back on.
Get the demos out, and I'm inspecting them to see if they're like completely wrecked or not.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make a space roll for me.
Okay. Shit, no! Not again! No, failure.
You think that one of them looks like it might be salvageable, and so you think you might want to try and like plug it in to play it.
Okay.
It looks fine. It looks less dry than the others. The words are only like a little bit warped.
Yeah. Is Casey with me or no? No. Okay. I just want to make sure. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah. Okay. With all the confidence in my heart, I plug it in.
You plug it in. It shorts. Your little like player just sparks out a little bit, and it immediately just like ejects it, and it like falls onto the floor.
I'm just like shit. I don't think Casper's very good at tech anyways, so it's just like hitting it and be like, okay. And it's like scooting it, so like don't spark anymore. It tries to like, I guess gives up on those and tries to find if we have like another demo.
Yeah.
Maybe like an older version or something.
Sure. You roll another space one, but take an extra die because you've been in this room for a couple of days, and so you have a fairly good idea of where you put everything.
No. Damn. Actually, well, once a space, or what is it, where it meets it.
Oh, perfect. So that is a success.
Oh, okay.
So you do tear apart the entire room. Like, clothes out of drawers, throwing cheat music around. And then you remember that, like, you made more than 10 because you were so anxious. And so you go back to the drawer, and there's another one sitting there.
Yeah, I grab one willy-nilly. We'll find out which letter combination it is. Which words.
Perfect.
But I grab one, like, so, and then I look at the whirlwind of the room, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that right now. I just leave.
Perfect.
Then I'm gonna try and either meet up with everybody or, like, go to the next location that I know we have to be at eventually.
Perfect. All right, Casey in the dining hall eating some food. What are we doing? Just having a snack? Do you go over to like the snack bar that we got the ice cream sandwich from? Or are you grabbing
No,
like
I'm
a
grabbing like
drink?
full meal. Like,
Full meal.
yep,
Perfect.
full meal.
You sit
Everyone
down.
that I like come in contact with, I just like kind of give them a card. Great red spot. Don't miss our last set tonight.
One of the floating robots comes down and hands you a menu.
Oh, thank you. I'll have the fried
Okay.
chicken, the mashed potatoes, the green beans, and a big bowl of lasagna.
It takes the menu away, whisks off, and within a couple of minutes using the food replicator, you see comes back over. Big old plate of delicious fried chicken, lasagna, green beans, and you tuck into your first meal.
I'm focused on that.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a space roll for me.
That does not succeed.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you go about eating your food. For being like space food, it's honestly really good. All of the flavors are well balanced. Everything seems cooked thoroughly, and it's just a pleasant little break from all of the adventures of the day. All right. Do you guys do anything before you meet up for your dinner to get ready for your last set of the day?
I guess, if there is more time and we do meet up again, I guess I'll show everybody, like, the backup I found. I will not mention the state I left the room in at all.
Yeah, I guess we could just reconvene somewhere and just have a little debrief before we actually have to like go play.
Yeah, and like if there's time, I'm like, should I drop this off now or should we wait until like fully afterwards?
I would say let's wait, just in case they want us to like stay and talk. We've got, that way we'll have plenty of time after our set.
True, that's true. Does anyone else want to have it? Not me.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
Probably a better idea. Yeah.
And remember, we got to make sure that the amps work, that the stage is leveled, that nothing's sparking. Hopefully this stage is not around water at all. So, Casper, did you grab backup? Well, both of you, did you grab backup drumsticks and picks?
Yeah, I mean, I fished them out. So I dried it off. It looks dry now. I did contemplate like attaching straps to it so they can't fly out, but I feel like that will make my drumming worse.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, we could check all the stage stuff beforehand too. I got the amp last time.
That is true. It didn't spark. That is true.
Perfect. Yeah, if you folks are taking a little extra time to check everything out, everyone go ahead and roll 2 space die.
Oh my god, I actually succeeded.
What? Oh, you got a 6? Nice.
I got 1 6 and 1 2, so that's 1 success, 1 failure.
Nice.
Also 1 success and 1 fail.
Ooh.
Both fails. Space is not my strong suit, is what I'm learning.
You have the best space score.
Don't know why it's like that, but it's my luck. That's always I always roll bad, so.
Perfect. Yeah, you are setting everything up, double checking everything. Notice a couple small things that could have caused problems, like a little bump in the carpet that would have been really easy to trip over, or like the mic that was a little bit too close to the amp and would have caused some feedback. You notice that one of the light bulbs was burned out, so you go ahead and you take care of that. And yeah, it seems like you've got a really good handle on it. Casper, you start to check out, but you were like, last time I checked out and the stage still fell off, so you're just gonna get your drum set is gonna be in pristine condition. Just paying attention to that, making sure your drumsticks are all dry. Hey, yeah, everyone go ahead and roll me a metal check as you get ready to go on stage.
Success.
I want to. That is also a success, and I want to make a note, like right before we can step out on stage, I want to turn to Casey and be like, oh, by the way, I am gonna need the room later for like 4 hours. The lights come up. Like, I don't want to leave any room for discussion.
Perfect. The lights come up, and where before there had been mostly elderly people enjoying what they thought was going to be a quiet lunch surrounded by the sounds of like crooning jazz, instead of that, you see a crowd of people, mostly younger, some of all ages. You see a group of women in the corner who have all put together t-shirts that say I heart Great Red Spot. You see them, and as soon as they see Tungsten, they all like whoop. And you see a couple people from the playing pool together, a couple people from the pool. Your crowd is easily quadrupled what it was this morning, and they are all hyped and ready to go. And of course, Brianna is there with her sign and her fresh ice cream sandwich tattoo.
Hell yeah.
And you guys kick it off. First song goes great. Everyone go ahead and make a metal check for the middle of the set. So 2 failures and 1 success. Tungsten, you are swept away by this new group of like adoring women who are just so pumped and so hyped about you. You are killing it. Best solo you've ever performed. Casper, this is the biggest group of people you've ever played to.
Keenan.
There's
like,
a lot of people.
Oh no! I'm definitely like, there's like skips in my like rhythm and whatnot as I like start like hyper focusing on the amount of people that are there now for us. Like that was the goal, but I wasn't aware of it until literally this moment that I did like that.
Mm-hmm. And Casey, you are singing amazingly. Like your vocal technique is great, but you just ate a huge meal. You have the post-meal sleepies. You like normally your charisma is through the roof, and you're just a little tired. Maybe not in your A game. Still crushing it vocally, but a little lackluster in the star department.
Totally fair.
Right. Yeah, halfway through the set, you guys take a quick break, water break. Yeah, you look over, and from the back of the crowd, you see the record executive kind of just watching at the back of the bar, not saying anything, but just watching, just observing.
Just like, I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up.
And everyone, please make a space check for me.
Success? Oh no.
What's the space metal metal space
Six.
beats it?
Okay, yeah, what question do you have?
Too many. I guess the I guess you kind of already said it, like the vibes of like the crowd or whatnot. Like, should we play like our most upbeat song next, or should we like go like a classic cover? What's the best trajectory like music wise for us to keep going?
Yeah, you see the crowd is losing a little bit of momentum just from like your drumming. You've missed a couple beats. Usually you're like A game. From Casey's like Winded Gazelle feeling a little bit extra winded tonight. You think it might be best to play something to really hype people up, something with a fast beat, maybe get a pit opened up. And then with your success, and Winded Gazelle with your success also, across the observation deck, at the back of the hall, all the way back by the bar, the self-serve margarita machines, you see that there is like a little puddle of purple that seems to be growing in the back corner.
I look around to see if the other two notice.
No, I think I'm more focused on the crowd now that I have to think. So.
I'm blown away by the foreshadowing.
Perfect. Yeah. So, Casey, you look around, try to get everyone's attention. Casper, you start the intro to like a super hype song. Try to get the crowd pumping. Tungsten, how are you feeling? You're just vibing?
I mean, perfect. Nothing could possibly go wrong right now. This is like the moment right before our like fucking zenith, right? Like why should I be worried?
Perfect. Yeah. You guys start up your next song. Crowd, it takes a second. They start getting hyped. A couple people start like doing running around, forming a pit. You get a lot of people real happy opening it up. It's really hesitant at first, a lot of people, but then like more people joined and like this is like the moment. This feels like apex of your game. Like you guys are top of the world. You are crushing it back on the drums. Everyone make a metal and then a space check for me.
Metal's good. Space is not.
Space is not good.
Metal is not, but space is.
Yeah, we got belts out.
I failed the metal, but succeeded at the space.
Perfect.
What?
All right, yeah. Casper, Pulse Rider, you had a moment of anxiety. This is a really big crowd, but you see them reacting to what you're playing, and you are just going full throttle,
I think
improvising a little bit, hitting a little bit extra.
It's like a rhythm or whatnot, so it's like really focusing on that rather than like people.
Perfect. Yeah, you, Winded Gazelle and Scarlet, you guys are like trying to get engaged. You're like really getting ready, getting hyped. And then from the very back, you see the purple grape margarita slushy machine explodes. And this large purple, like amorphous jelly alien starts like rushing towards the stage.
Full send in the middle of our set. I start like screaming that everyone needs to get out of the way.
Perfect. Make a metal check to see if you can get people to stop moshing.
Oh yay, that's a 1.
Perfect, yeah. People, it takes them a sec, like, I kind of think it's a bit, but they turn around and they see this, like, purple, like, slightly cold, drippy thing crawling at you, and yeah, the crowd starts to split, like, yeah, on either side, which is great because no one's going to get harmed, except for then it clears a path to you.
I would love. And the thing is, like, I could just sit here, I could play on my bass, I could come out as unmarred. Looks so beautiful for all my babes out there. But in an effort to, and if I could get, like, editor, if I get, like, a graphic underneath that says character goal, in an effort to get cooler, I am going to jump in front of Casey and take this sliming for her.
Perfect. Make a space roll for me.
Oh, that's my worst one. Can I roll the other one that I'm better at?
Is there a reason that metal would help you in this moment? I'll let you...
Stage diving.
Convince me.
I'm the best at stage
You know
diving.
what? Go for it. Yeah, we'll make it a stage dive.
Let's go. That is a success.
Perfect, yeah. You stage dive in front of this alien. You hit, like, a sick chord while doing it. And you notice that, actually make a space check, anyone who wants to, at this.
Success.
Success.
Success! Finally.
I think you're muted. Did you make a... Carlo, did you make a roll?
I didn't know I was supposed to.
Yeah, you can make one too.
I failed.
Okay, so 2 successes, 1 fail. You are protected. This will be like the sickest thing ever. You stage dive. You hit a sick ass chord doing it. You're ready to protect Casey. Casey and Casper, you guys noticed that when she hit that sick ass chord, the creature seemed to like vibrate a little bit, and almost like the particles started like fuzzing off a little bit before it came back together.
Casey immediately yells, "Yeah, you should hit more of those chords. Hit more of those chords right now."
Can I like shoot up and I grab one of the amps and like twist it more towards that
Absolutely.
direction?
Yeah.
I like throw my. I literally just shook my.
So I avoided a slamming by playing sick chord and doing a cool stage dive.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's the best. This is the best game I've ever played.
Everyone make metal rolls for me, please.
Yes. Yeah. Rock out. Success.
Success. Perfect. Yeah. Tungsten, you keep playing. Casper, you grab the amp. You turn the volume to 100. You bring it closer. Casey, what are you doing in this moment?
I'm basically trying to match said like high note or whatever that Tungsten's playing in the chord to just try and help with that.
Perfect. Yeah. You see the swarm start to like slowly dissipate. Like it's still like kind of together, but it's definitely becoming more formless. Its face has sort of disappeared, just vibrating into space. You hit that super high note you hit last time, but you are just sustaining it. Everyone make one more metal roll for me, please.
I failed that one.
That was a success for me too.
Perfect. Yeah, one last chord, just putting everything into it. This purple creature just explodes. And Casey, you do get a face full of purple margarita mix.
I taste it. Does it taste good at least?
Yeah, it tastes mostly like there's definitely like a weird, like slightly like slimy metallic note to it, but it mostly just tastes like a great margarita.
Finally getting that great margarita over here.
Casper's just like sitting with the amp and is just like shell shocked and just looks over everybody and goes, "Should we do a Margaritaville cover? Should we rebrand?"
Absolutely not. That is not sexy. And then I want to like reach out with one finger and just wordlessly get some of the great margarita off of Casey's face. Just
There's a moment of silence, and the crowd like goes wild and starts rushing at the stage.
Oh shit! I gotta try and find my drumsticks if I need to like hop back onto the drums.
Perfect. Yeah, and you guys close out the show. What are you doing to close out this insane show?
I feel like we have to go with our demo because like that's what the crowd I feel like wants us to close out with. Just intuitively.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think we gotta hit him with oh my god. Infinite Math Crunch, did I tell you you could have the last freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, you sad excuse for a fucking astronaut? I'm leaving at the next spaceport, I swear, part 1. And we gotta hit him with it hard.
Perfect. Yeah, you...
Coming soon!
Coming soon. Sorry, yeah, coming soon.
Perfect. The crowd, like, is obsessed with this unreleased track. They are, like, jumping up and down. They're already singing the chorus back to you, even though it's really long and confusing. By the 3rd or 4th time, they get it. Yeah, and the show ends with just rounding success. For the first time, you guys get multiple cheers for encore. You end up playing your unreleased single a second time. And just the crowd is eating it up with the spoon, also maybe eating up a little bit of the great margarita. It's a little bit messy, it's a little bit gross, and it's a hell of a lot of fun, and your show comes to an end. As you are cleaning up and wiping all of your instruments clean, making sure there's no weird alien residue, the record executive comes up to you. She is dabbing at her face, has a little bit of purple in her hair, trying to clean it up and like wipe off her suit. To be quite honest with you, I don't think you need to even give me a demo. There's not a whole lot of bands out there that can do whatever that was.
What, destroy a purple margarita alien? Yeah, no big deal.
Like daily for us.
And she smiles and hands out your business card, her business card, and says, I think tonight I'm going to get freshened up, but why don't you celebrate, and tomorrow we can have a conversation and go over contracts. But I was thinking your next album should be purple. Really lean into it. What are we thinking?
Anything you say, boss lady.
And it for the love of the game.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Sounds great.
Perfect. She takes a moment to shake everyone's hand and walks off. Tungsten, you see Flair. You had been so busy paying attention to your new crowd and everyone else, but you see her off to the side. Her feathery hair is like a little bit weighed down. There's a little bit of purple in it. Ben is just chilling, lurking, kind of helping to like clean off the walls a little bit. And she walks up to you. Hey, I heard something about a group chat. Can I get in on that?
Oh, I thought you were already there. That's my bad. I just drop her right in.
All right. Yeah, and she just takes a minute to read through all of the text and everything. She says, well, I think you have an open slot in about a half hour. So I guess I'll see you then.
It's a date.
Perfect. Yeah, and she goes in and gives you a big ol' kiss before walking off.
Yes. The quota.
So much closer to the quota.
Perfect. Yeah, and how are you guys celebrating?
Margarita.
Tattoos.
Okay, margaritas and tattoos and kisses. Across the board. The big three.
Perfect. What are we getting a tattoo of?
The ice cream sandwich.
The ice cream.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, the night closes off to just a bunch of friends enjoying margaritas with new ink. This obviously all live streamed by Brianna has just gone like viral across the galaxy. There's a conspiracy theory board trying to figure out what the purple monster was. There's like different fan clubs for the different members, and the number one question is, when is that single coming out? And you close off your night by the pool, relaxing and enjoying some time as friends. And that is where we are going to end it today.
That's so cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of A Summer of TTRPGs. May the dice guide you to beautiful friendships.